Okay, welcome to the Bookwalker Thief of Tales. Now this is a game I wanted to play, but just never really got around to it. But now I've been given kind of a deadline since it's on the Xbox Game Pass and it's leaving in, well, it was 11 days, I think that was yesterday, so it's probably 10 days left. So we've got 10 days to try and beat it. As of making this video anyway. Probably long gone by the time it goes up. So let's get started, shall we? I have played the first, I guess, chapter before. So I guess these are the chapters we can see. Yeah, okay. Let's check the options. Do we have everything set? Music volume? Why was that at 0 suddenly? That was odd. Okay, new game. Here we go. Finally, I'm home. Okay. So, first person section. We're not in this section for the most part, as you will see. I guess this is my apartment. First, my property gets confiscated. Now, an eviction notice, I think I said. Text doesn't stay on the screen very long. Oh, wait, there was something in the door. Mr. I don't know how you pronounce that first name. Quist. This is a reminder that you may begin working off your sentence at any time by registering with the licensed publishing agency. In the event you work off the full sentence, you will be released from the shackles imposing writer's block on you. Any other attempts to remove the shackles other than those provided by the law will be considered a violation of your sentence and will entail consequences. Your sentence will be re-examined? No idea. With aggravating circumstances. Am I just reading that wrong? Re-examined. Sorry, Jesus, that word threw me off. It was the double E threw me off there. Re-examined. City Writers Police Department. So we have police for writer's block? Oh, phone. Can I close the door? Can. Hello? Hello? Is this Tenny? I don't know how you pronounce it. Who's this? And you are? Is that me saying that? I guess it is. When the phone comes up, that's the phone talking, right. Vince asked me to get in touch with you. It's about your arrest. We usually offer a small loan to writers who have their license revoked with interest. Once you get back on your feet, you can... That's not why I was trying to find you. I wanted to know. So this is me talking. I've heard you can break writers' shackles. Is that true? Breaking writer's shackles is one of the most highly punishable crimes under writer's law. Group of dots. Let's say we can. However, the price for this service varies based on how complex the shackles are. Flipping pages. Are yours the standard 2-year kind? No, my shackles are on for 30 years. Noise through the phone. Damn! I spilled my... Hey, get this out of here. My God, 30 years? Group of dots. I think we can figure something out. But the price will be, let's say, 6 jobs. That many? But Vince said it to be a one-time thing. Vince should have warned me that he was sending me a particularly dangerous criminal. Have you done this kind of work before? No. Do you know what to do? Yes. Good. Your first job is waiting at the door. They work fast. Okay. Mouse sensitivity is a bit low. Can we up that at all? 50. It's a bit better. Her independent bookstore letter has announced that it will no longer sell any of Quist's works. The store owner, Raymond, these are all like French names, I guess, commented, "Unfortunately, Mr. Quist's writing license has been revoked. We sincerely apologize to his fans. Mr. Quist's books enjoyed a certain popularity. I do hope that Mr. Quist can solve the problems he is facing and that he will have his book back on store shelves as soon as possible." The bathroom is locked. I have to pay the water bill. What, to just get in the room? They didn't take the portrait of Frederick. Guess I didn't read the rest of it. I do love it when games progress text super fast. Bedroom? The neighbours across the way moved out recently. It's too early to go to bed. I have work to do. Okay, I just thought we'd have a nose. We're just leaving that in the door. I need to put this on my desk. In here? How did they get this here so fast? It's got like a bee on it. Wow. What do we have here? I have to steal a potion of immortality. Well then. A strange note. The contractor agrees to infiltrate a drop of infinity by Jonathan Bowers and extract an item, a bottle of magical potion of immortality. The client agrees to pay the negotiated sum from fulfillment of the contract. The author of this book? An expert from a book review. I liked that the narration was from the point of view of the book's supposed villain, but the characters fighting against him just aren't interesting enough in comparison. I also enjoyed the ending, sappy as it was. Looks like this is where the stolen item goes. What's this open slot for? Does that just close over the book? No, I guess it probably wouldn't. Maybe it does. Yeah, the book is kind of thick, huh? So I think the premise is that we're somehow going into an actual story and stealing items from the story and bringing them into the real world. No, here we go, I guess. Jail cell. Oof. Crunch. Ah, damn it. Landing on a solid stone floor makes your bad knee twist awkwardly. Leave your knee like it is. Use ink to heal yourself. Should we just heal it now? Reach down and touch your bad knee. You start visualizing the ink flowing into the injured joint and healing it. A sudden, icy, cold feeling seizes your wrists. Ow! Forgot about those stupid shackles. You examine the metal bracelets around your wrists and the writing etched on their surface. Now I'm just as weak as a plain old character. You are unable to heal your knee. Oh, well, we tried. Force the knee back into place. Sure. Take a deep breath and sharply wrench your knee to the side. Crunch. Ah, damn it! You bend your knee this way and that a few times, testing it. So we took some damage there, I see. But I'm assuming maybe we'll lose less in the future because of it. I would hope. The crunching sound has stopped. Phew. Anyways, let's get down to business. I need to find the potion of immortality and take it out of here. Okay, so this is how the actual game is. I assume. I've never gone past this level. But once we're in a story, this is kind of the perspective, I guess. It's kind of a point and click. But with like almost RPG-esque combat, sort of, I think. Okay, let's have a look. So we've got mushrooms. Sure. Examine and use items you find in the inventory. So we've got healing, crafting, junk, quest items. So we've got mushrooms, contains 10 ink, I guess that is. They don't look edible, there's absolutely no reason to risk it. Okay. Producing stone, we'll look at that in a minute. Skeleton. Steel helmet. Nothing but bones left, no potions. Steel helmet. Prisoner's helmet. Whoa, 2 heads. This is a really weird jail. Prisoner's helmet. A heavy helmet spiked on the outside, smooth and foul smelling on the inside. Old barrel. I doubt the potion of immortality is just going to be lying around in an ordinary barrel. But, kick the barrel. You get ready to kick. See, I imagine that would have hurt my leg if I had done that before fixing it, right? Broken barrel. Trash and an apple. Trash contains 5 ink, a waste of letters. Eat food to restore health. Restores 1 heart. Once known as the fruit of discord, it now satisfies your hunger. I mean, we're 1 health down, right? So should we just eat it? Crowbar parts. Pieces of rusty metal awaiting their transformation on a workbench. Okay, so we can craft. Whatever. Note. An old note. If you're lucky, they might test a potion of immortality on you. What is there to think about? Just say yes. Okay. Is that it in this room? It's locked. A lockpick sure would come in handy right about now. Kick the door down. I don't think that's going to work. A lockpick sure would come in handy right about now. I'm pretty sure I had a lockpick, or something like one at least. I need to go back to reality and check my apartment. Huh. Hold to return to the real world. And like that, we're back. See, there's empty frames here. Collectibles, maybe? No, that's just sitting there, huh? Lockpick. And here's a lockpick. Is that phone always down there? I thought it was on a table. What do I know? My little cactuses. I guess we're just going back in then. Jail cell. We're back. It's locked. Use lockpick. You slowly test all the pins in the lock with your lockpick until you finally hear a click. We're in, or I guess out in this case. Lockpick helps you quickly open simple locks. But they're there by people who weren't all too concerned with safety. What the? They look like me. He's dead. Your gaze travels up to the wound on the walker's temple. Thief walker, whatever it's called. What's this game called again? That looks like a bullet hole. The capsule around the dead man's neck starts vibrating, and you hear a soft voice coming from inside it. Nice one, Sherlock. Examine the capsule. The capsule looks more like a cage with a little door. It's dark inside. Who are you? Sorry for interrupting you. You were saying something about my partner here? Go ahead, continue. He's your partner? We're on our first job, but it didn't end well. I'm sorry. Hang on. Who are you? A character? Yes, I think so, sir. But you know that you're a character? Of course. That's impossible. You try and use the light to illuminate the contents of the cage, but all you see inside is a scrap of paper. That's what all my past partners said too. Past partners? How many have you had? I don't mean to brag, but apparently the walkers were very interested in my abilities. I fetched a considerable price, and quite frequently too. And then I ended up with a partner who died. Right. Fortunately, I was then found by a new partner, and we started working as a team. Wait, are you calling me your new partner? That's correct. I'm sure we'll work well together, sir. You look at the walker's body again. Take your new partner along with you. I'll hang you around my neck for now, then figure out what to do with you later. Wonderful. I am back in business. Okay, you can talk to Roderick at any time. Do you need something? Look more carefully at the character's cage. You take the cage off your neck and start examining it again. What's wrong? Your cage reminds me of something. You turn it over and over in your hands until you happen to glance at your shackles where they're sticking out of your rolled up sleeves. That's it. Your cage is made from the same metal as my shackles. And what does that mean? I'm not sure, but I think that since this metal keeps my power contained, it's also keeping you from merging with the book. Merging? Yes, if a character goes into a book, they become part of it. I can get out, but it's difficult even for me. An ordinary character wouldn't be able to do it. They'd also be influenced by the plot and forget about any intentions of their own. So this is a convenient way to transport characters. Definitely convenient. Taking a character out of a book without a cage like that would be a serious crime. You glance at the bottom of the cage and notice a new inscription. Serial number 27-200. What does it mean? Okay, we won't ask what to do next for now. There is a key over there. We've got cell doors, a ladder, cell block, exit. Start with a key, I guess. You see a key lying on the metal grate, surrounded by clouds of searing steam. That seems like a bad idea. That's going to be red hot, right? Touch the key with one finger. The key burns your finger badly, and you yank your hand back. The motion jolts the key. Ouch! The key falls down through the grate. A faint clink echoes from down below. Why did you do that? How was I supposed to know it would be that hot? You could have asked me. I already read this book cover to cover several times. What do you mean you read it? You can see the text of your own book? This isn't my book. Okay, but wait. So this means you know everything about this place? I can find anything you need to know in the text, and I can also warn you of any traps or dangers. You turn and look at the dead walker. If that danger is described in the book. Alright, so you know where to find the potion of immortality I'm looking for. Yes, it's in the alchemist's pocket. And where's the alchemist? You rub your burning finger. In his laboratory, to the south. Great. We can forget about that key. I'll go straight to the alchemist, no need to waste time. I mean, we've got to search while we're here though, right? Sign. Name. Brian Little. Potion tested. Gigantus? 1. Results. Proportional growth. Client, the kingdom of wherever. Military use. Production. Volume. Mass production. 120 potions. Every 6 months. Take giants. George Hamsterfell. Tested Eta 12. Mutation that allowed the subject to consume almost all known materials. Client anonymous. Personal use. Production volume 1 unit. Okay, let's go in here first. And this is the. Okay, well, he's pretty big. Barrel. Coins. Some objects can be dragged around. You mean like barrels? Papers. Let's have a look. So we got some coins, which contains 2 ink. Could be used for purchasing goods and services, but not really. Papers. 7 ink. Papers covered with undecipherable inscriptions. The author probably didn't bother to write a description of what they mean. Burnt papers. 7 ink. Not a single word is illegible on these blackened papers. For some reason, this makes you feel a sense of injustice. Oh, I see. So we can move these things. Damn, he's big. His name was Brian. Did you know him? No, but you can read about him on the sign in the hallway. Sure, next time I'm here. I mean, we already read it, right? Crowbar parts and rags. Rags. Scraps of once beautiful clothes, now only good for wiping dirty hands. Strange cable. There's an ordinary power cable running through the hole in the wall. Hold on. What's a power cable doing in an old-timey jail? That's the book's big twist. I didn't want to ruin it for you. Feel where it leads to. The cable extends far into the darkness. What's back there? You have no idea. Use pliers to cut the cable. Can't do that. I'm not going to risk cutting it. If it's, you know, live, we're going to be in trouble. Is there any reason to move this one? You can seemingly only move them in certain directions. Seemingly not. Okay. Assuming that is it. Let's check the next one then. Crowbar parts. A bed. The bed and mattress have been chewed straight through. The chain leads down somewhere. You could use something heavy as a counterweight to raise whatever's on the other end. Use the prisoner's helmet. Great. On chain. Apple and empty bowl. A glass vessel that could be used for storing ink. It's the sign first, shall we? Maximum Benderston. Tested Rosette 16. Partially restoration of limbs, but full immortality still not achieved. Client, no data. Volume, no data. So test subjects, and there's pursuit to make an immortality. Smashed skeleton. Crack. Wooden crate. And they clearly didn't want him running off. Okay. You are standing in front of a cracked brick wall. Put your ear to the wall. Dead silence. Something tickles your ear. You feel the slightest hint of an air current flowing through the crack. There's something on the other side. This is a sledgehammer job. I agree, but there's no mention of one in this book. Are you sure? I've read it 5 times already. I'll go back to reality and find one then. Oh, you know someone outside of the book who has a sledgehammer? I mean, I can ask my neighbours. Not sure they'll be happy to see me, but... My last partner was always complaining that he had no one to turn to in reality, that it was pointless to go there for help. That's kind of... sad. Anyways, I'll be back soon. With a sledgehammer, I hope. Well, let's finish checking this room before we commit to that. Which I think is it. Can't you borrow a hammer from your neighbour? Oh right, I totally forgot. You forgot? We were just talking about it a second ago, sir. Right. I'll be right back. Okay, I guess we just have to leave now. So go ask a neighbour, huh? Who do we ask? Old stuff that belonged to the previous... whatever. Excuse me, are you home? Wait. Knock again. Who's that knocking? I'm your neighbour. Would you mind opening the door? I need your help. Yeah, right. I'm no idiot. Get out of here before I call the police. All you unsavory types hanging around. Just wanted to ask you, do you happen to have a sledgehammer? A sledgehammer? Yes, there's this stubborn nail I can't hammer in. What kind of nail is it that you need a whole sledgehammer? It's a really big nail. It's a really big nail. Nothing but a sledgehammer will work. I just need it for a few hours. I promise I'll bring it back safe and sound. Damn. Fine. Let me go look. Here, just don't break it. Take the sledgehammer. Well, that was lucky. It's down here. Can we go down here? This factory wasn't here back when they put up this building. It's locked. I need a key. Random junk. It smells like dust. Okay, I won't go around knocking on doors. At least not yet. So I can't take that note. Just gonna leave it hanging out of my letterbox, huh? Right, one sledgehammer coming up. Knock the wall down with the sledgehammer. Bam! The hammer slips out of your hands a little and your blow just glances off the wall. You sense a stare hitting you from the capsule around your neck. You don't want him to start laughing at you. It the wall again. Boom. You hit the wall more confidently this time. The blow smashes through the wall, widening the gap enough for you to squeeze through. What have we got? Alchemy ingredient. Green salt. Looks like an alchemy ingredient. Why would it be behind this wall? A hammer, helpful when you need to break objects or even certain walls. Component green salt, an alchemy ingredient. Contact with skin causes itching and inflammation, so always wear gloves when handling. Not sure I've been doing that. No, maybe I am wearing gloves. Shelf. Burnt papers. And I guess that's it. Okay, so we've got the ladder, we've got the door. Main entrance. See what's down here? And there's our key again. Is it safe to pick up this time? Workbench. You see a worn out old workbench. You can make tools here if you need to. Okay, how do I do that? Barrel. Plants. Dried up plant. Greg, it seems the alchemist has sped up work on his potion. The corpses are hitting the floor one after another. Stay for the night shift tonight. He promised to pay double. Plant. Small sprout of life in a paper world. Probably not useful for anything except maybe brewing some unpleasant tea. Urn of ashes. Ashes. The key in front of you, lying on a grate again. Taking it should be no problem at all. Do I even need this key? It opens the front door, which is the only way up. So, you need it. I feel like there must be some kind of catch. I'm not sure about this. You gently rub your burning fingers through your gloves. I can check in the text if you want. Are you sure it's cool now? I mean, it was so hot not that long ago. Grab the key. You grab the key and hold it onto it with all your strength. The key is cool to the touch, just a little damp from the steam. Ha! I was right. Congratulations. A wild howling echoes up from the depths of the jail. Your hand shakes, and the key, as though waiting for the opportunity, falls out of your grasp and down through the grate. Bah! Who the hell is that? It's better you don't know. Well, shit. Boiler room, upper level. Rusty pipes. These pipes lead down to the lower boiler room. This hatch leads down to the boiler room. Do you have anything you can use to pry it open, like a crowbar? Phew, I can pull it open with my bare hands. Gah! No dice. Open it with a lockpick. Where am I supposed to get a crowbar? They don't just have crowbars lying around in places like this, you know. I mean, we got a sledgehammer. The last room had a decent looking workbench in it. You might be able to cobble together something resembling a crowbar there. I'll give it a shot. Is it really that heavy? I don't want to necessarily... Does this have like a use amount? Or could we just... I don't know how a lockpick would help. See a worn-out old workbench. You need a crowbar, right? Shouldn't be hard to make at this workbench. Craft something. Okay. So we need tools. So I can't make anything at the minute then. And we can extract ink from these things. I don't know if we want to do that. I guess we'll hold off for now then. I need tools. Lower halls. Rusty cages. Pieces of metal and stale bread. Okay, it gives food. It gives health, sorry. A little moldy, but still edible. Pieces of metal. In skilled hands, these could probably take on some kind of useful form. Watch out. Huh? Did you hear that? What are you talking about? Spider! Choose a skill. Slash, drain, or stun. Slash 2 to 3 damage, 15 ink. Drain 30 ink, 1 damage. Stun. Stun all enemies, 1 damage to all, 30 ink cost. So we've got to balance our ink levels then, by the looks of it. I mean, we don't have any reason to drain. There's only one enemy. Should we just slash? He's got, what, 4 health? Use the selected skill on the enemy. An enemy's next move is displayed above them. Enemies will take actions once... So he's going to hit. Is that what we understand? Drain 30 ink, 1 damage. Might as well do that because he's got 1 health and we'll get ink back. Okay. First combat. You were amazing. Thank you. Are you alright? Did that thing frighten you? No, I'm not. You tried to appear unaffected. I've seen more of those spiders than I can even count. I just don't quite understand. What's a giant spider doing in this book? It's not in the text. It's an ink eater. You shoulda. They are found in books, but they're not part of the plot. The older the book, the more likely you are to run into them. Why do they look like spiders? Apparently just to scare them. They can actually take on any form. Even human form? You shudder again, more intensely this time. Let's not think about that. I hope there ain't any more in this book. Well, I'm guessing there will be. Burnt papers. Pile of helmets. Prisoners' helmets. How many people have been here? And that leads us back there. Main entrance. This is the exit. Locked too, of course. Take out the key you found. Well, we don't have it, do we? Do we want to risk using the lockpick? I'd rather go find the key, I think. Musty papers that unintelligible writing on them. Okay. Cell door then. This is the last room, I guess. Oh, hello. Prisoner. What the? I've told you about the big twist in this book, right? Hold on, where's the alchemist? Is that him on the chair? No, the alchemist went upstairs while you were busy digging around. Fantastic. So this isn't medieval setting then, it's a futuristic, well, modern day setting, probably. Open case. Gun case, missing a gun. Papers. Test subjects and results of test number 26. Subject 124, deceased. Deceased. 128, I'm guessing is this guy. I can hear you walking around. Is that you again, you jerk? I'm not drinking any more of your crap. Come on, untie me already. Hey! Examine the prisoner. A Division t-shirt. Hey, I played that game. Full of bullet holes. What does that tell us? If that's a band, I've never heard of them. Forget the band logo, the holes. His shirt's full of holes. They tested the potion of immortality on him. Finally. Come on, untie me already. Hey! Hi there. Who the hell are you? You're not the alchemist. Are you his assistant or something? I'll show you. Just untie my hands. Get ready for a world of hurt. The prisoner tries to break out of his shackles. Or more precisely, he pretends to try and break out of it. It seems like he's more afraid of you than you are of him. The alchemist is long gone. I'm here on my own business. What other business is there? Why don't you just set me free, huh? How did you end up here? What do you think? Someone kidnapped me. What's the last thing you remember? Was it a bar? The cathedral? You know it? No. The owners paid a hell of a lot to have the guys from Revsari, I don't know, recreate Bernard's Cathedral. Nowadays, every jackass from with some cash wants to recreate something. The price there make your eyes water, but how many chances did you get to drink in a cathedral that hasn't existed for 1,000 years? Let's get back on track. Were you with anyone? Were you alone? At first, yeah. Then some guy came and sat with me. The alchemist? Nah. Probably someone working for him. Said he was a scientist from some college or something, I don't know. That's all I remember. Then I woke up here. Why is your t-shirt full of holes? That asshole shot me. The alchemist? Yeah, that alchemist freak. He was going on and on about all this weird stuff. He talked like he was from the Dark Ages or something. Couldn't understand most of what he said. So what did he do to you? He gave me some nasty drink. Tastes like... Ever tried Orange Bull? No. Well, it tasted a lot like that. Was that product placement just now? Did they get paid to put that in the book? Come on, focus. Anyways, he forced that potion down my throat, and then he shot me. I'd never pain like that before. It was like my whole body was... He shot you. You look at the shell casings on the table. With 47 caliber bullets, but you're still alive. Guess that never occurred to me. Remove the bag from the prisoner's head. You sure that's a good idea? Why not? I think your appearance might scare him. Leave the sack where it is. Fine. Come on, untie me already. Where are you going? Don't leave me here. Shut up wall. Bullet holes in the wall. Work table. Aha, tools. Alchemist ingredients. Loose sulfur. So we got tools. A good tool is the key to any form of craftsmanship. Blue sulfur, an alchemy ingredient. Sulfur smells like hell and can even show you what hell looks like if you put it near fire. Is there going to be a test or something? What are these alchemy things? The ladder can only be lowered from above. Seems like we are done in here then. Let's go craft the crowbar. Craft. Nice. So we need one more metal. And one more tools. And we can make pliers. Crowbar, faithful companion of any fight against planks, lids, or small obstacles. Open with the crowbar. Boiler room, lower levels. Ah, metal. Just need tools. Furnace. There's something in the furnace. It's a crystal. Stop it with the spoilers already. Want to find out for myself? Fine. Your arm definitely won't fit through the bars. Definitely won't fit through the bars. Try using ink. Use the crowbar to grab the crystal. You poke the crowbar through and move it from side to side, but the crystal doesn't budge. Damn, can't reach it. You brush the ash off your sleeves. Do we want to waste 10 ink? Come back to it if we don't find anything else that we can use. I guess we can always talk to this guy as well if we need to. No dropping the key this time. You see the key lying on the solid stone floor. There's no grate for it to fall through this time. Something feels off. From here on out, I trust no one. Not you with your little book, or anyone else. Pick up the key. Take a deep breath. Slowly, carefully, you pick up the key from the floor. You suddenly turn your head, looking all around you for signs of a disturbance. The room is still and silent. You finally have the key. It's covered in ashes and quite cold to the touch. Well, you can never be too careful, right? And most importantly, you can open the front door now. Nice. But what else is in here? It's all like this big stage. What the? Again? So it's not a real jail. It's real, but... Stop. No spoilers. Fine. Note. Greg, I saw someone in the crematorium last night. Either a thief got in somehow or one of the alchemist's immortality experiments worked. In any case, be careful. Empty. More metal and trash. Boxes. Container filled with bullet casings. Containers filled with ashes. Is that it? Ooh, bucket of ash. A ring. Looks like this ring didn't melt in the crematorium fire. What is it? Got the jail key. Every inmate's dream, the key to the jail door. A ring contains 30 ink. Forgotten symbol of an oath or status. So are these things just to be turned into ink? Or do they have other purposes? What's up? You sensing something again? Yeah, whatever's up ahead is not pleasant. If you have anything you can use to heal yourself, I'd do that now. Got it. Full health, right? Lower level storage. An old letter. All the stored jewels and food shall be given to Victoria of Bremen, daughter of Esmond III, within 3 days. Alchemy Master Alexander of Metea. Spiders, I assume. Gross. So he's idle, although he's doing a hit. So these two are doing a hit. Should we stun? Stun all enemies, 1 damage to all of them. Well, I even got him. I didn't think it'd get him because he was so far away, but I guess it doesn't matter. Should I have done something while I was stunned in? 2 to 3 damage. The sooner we get rid of one, the better. I'm gonna stun again. Okay, I can't do anything right there. And drain. Gonna take another hit, unfortunately. Oh, we missed. Beautiful. Pile of ashes. Coins. Fallen ladder. I think this ladder goes to the top floor. Okay, shortcut. Chest. An ornate chest among the ordinary wooden boxes catches your eye. Open the chest. You grab the lid, but you can't lift it. I think it's locked. Use a lockpick. The lock is simpler than you thought it would be. It opens almost instantly. Lift the lid. Ooh. Now, more tools. We can make the pliers. Jewels and an empty bottle. Save a look. What we've got then. Jewels. Priceless to the characters in the book. Useless to anyone else. And we got tools. What else did we get? Oh, an empty bowl, right? Crates. Crates are empty. Everything was stolen long ago. Should we... Oh, how did I miss them? Should we go use ink to get that crystal or whatever it was? It's a crystal. Stop it with the spoilers already. I want to find out what it's on. Try using ink. You let a drop of your blood ink fall onto the bars. This tiny portion of the world is now under your control. Are you sure it's a good idea to use ink with those shackles on? Ah! The shackles start burning you with cold, but you finish your work before they can do any damage. I can handle it for a little bit. You pull the bars apart with your bare hands. The bars move easily, bending to your will. You'll never believe it. There's a crystal in here. Isn't that something, Roderick? You grin, looking down at the gauge. Huh? Roderick. Did I pronounce that? Roderick? 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 Whatever. I've decided to call you that. It has a nice ring to it. Excuse me? I have my own name, you know. But you said you don't remember it. I never said that. So, do you know what your name is? It definitely had the letter H in it. Hugh? I'm not sure. I don't like the name Hugh. You're Roderick now. Maybe I would have been better off staying with my last partner. Maybe. So what did we get? Got a red one now. Lead. Are we going to be making some sort of concoction? Are we going to be baking the immortality potion? An alchemy ingredient. If you look at it under a microscope, you can see thousands of small sparkling crystals. So we've got blue sulfur, green salt, and red lead. Okay, I'm going to head back to that other ladder just to see where that comes up. I see, okay. Take out the key you found. The key fits the lock perfectly. About time. Jail storage room. The barrel is labelled supplies and ingredients for Alexander of Mattia's lab. It's empty. Blocked passage. Barrel, human skeleton. No head. These barrels smell like oak and wine. Metal. Oh yeah, we can craft the pliers. We didn't do that, did we? Shall we go back and do that before I forget? Down here. So we need 100 ink to make a bottle of ink. Guess we get by extracting. Should we just do it? There we go. I assume that's so we can refill our ink whenever we need to. Bottle of ink restores 100 ink. Tastes terrible, but restores your ink supply. Okay, cool. Pliers, small, sharp, and angry. Must be constantly fed with cables. Oh yeah, that wire. I forgot about that fucking wire. Is this... is it this cell? No, it wasn't this cell. That was the cracked wall. I totally forgot about that wire. Wasn't that one either, so it was the first one. My first instinct was right, but... There's an ordinary power cable running through the hole in the wall. Use the pliers to cut the cable. You cut the cable. It sparks and hisses. What are you doing, sir? Leave the cable alone. Oh, we didn't actually manage to cut it? Dark window. The light in the window went out after I pulled the cable. Strange. Is that kind of like revealed all the rooms, or no? I mean, it must have done something, right? That's where we started. Just thought we'd have a quick check in case there was something we were missing. Nothing new. Still got the pliers though. Let's throw this door. Oh, another workbench. Work table. Vials, flasks, powders. So where's the alchemist? See that hole in the wall? Yeah, he left the jail while you were playing around with the key. He's on page 84 now. Damn. You should probably hurry, or there might not be any potion left for you to deliver. What? Is he planning to drink it? You told me no spoilers. Oh, right. I'm going to assume there's not an actual need me to rush. Alchemy cauldron. You see an alchemy cauldron. There are various containers and books scattered around it. Judging by the smell, the last person to use this cauldron was making highly corrosive acid. Read the alchemy recipe book. There are bookmarks all throughout the book. Guide to making acid. Corrosive acid, green salt, plus blue sulfur, plus red lead. Order unknown. So we've got all the ingredients, we just don't know the order. Read the other notes. There are bookmarks throughout the book. Notes on salt. Never start with salt and never end with salt. Okay, so salt goes in the middle, which is the green one. Notes on sulfur. Lead before sulfur means you'll suffer. So it would go lead before sulfur means you'll suffer. So lead goes last then. I mean, we'll read. I was going to say we'll read them all anyway. Stray drops of acid seem to have eaten away most of this page. Try and make the acid. You have all the components. The rest should be easy. So that was in the middle. It was lead last, right? I've already forgot. Notes on sulfur. Sulfur is the blue one. Lead before sulfur. So lead goes at the end, right? Making sure I had that right. So sulfur. Alright, it's in. Now what? Salt. Just one component left. Red. It worked. You made acid. Nicely done. Yeah, thanks. Nice. Laptop. Anything else of interest in here? A ladder? Oh. Yeah, we saw this from down where that prisoner was. The bed is nearly made. Looks like no one slept in it. Laptop. A chemical splattered laptop sits on the table. Do you know how to work this? I've come across them in books before. They're not complicated. Examine the desktop. The desktop wallpaper is an ancient portrait of a woman. A caption underneath it says Victoria Brominski, daughter of Esmond III Berman, Museum 2001. The only thing he has installed is a browser, that's it. A what? It doesn't matter. Open the browser. There are only 2 tabs open. First tab. Bruman burial sites, 12th century. He was looking for ancient burial sites, one to be exact. The grave of Victoria Brominski. She must have been his lover. So that's where he went in such a hurry, to go resurrect her. That's why I keep telling you we have to hurry. But I mean, I wouldn't really mind letting him reunite with his lover. We don't have time for that. Second tab. Emails between him and his boss from a month ago. He was trying to convince them to give him a gun. He said it would make it easier to see whether or not the potion of immortality was working. For 'twas hard indeed, spilling blood with a blade. A most trying and foul business. How practical of him. So they let him use a gun in his experiments? Since there is no way to escape his laboratory, I imagine his bosses didn't see a problem with it. I mean, there was no way to escape, right? You look at the mounted wall. Well, search history. This is his search history. Online driver's ed classes, plus a whole bunch of chemical names. To be fair, chemistry has made great strides over the last 1,000 years. Someone melted the wall with caustic acid? Is that how you pronounce that? It seeped across the floor and there's definitely no way through. I'm curious if there's anything we can do with our prisoner. Can we free him? Is there a point to doing so? Because again, we're just in a book. Doesn't really matter, does it? Hey, I know you're there. Help me. Try and free him. I'll tell you right now, the book says you can't. You have to at least try. You walk behind the prisoner and examine the handcuffs around his wrists. What strange metal. It looks really strong. Use a lockpick to unlock the handcuffs. You start probing around the lock with lockpick, but quickly realize that it's far too complex to open like this. I told you, you won't be able to open the handcuffs in this book. Damn. Fine, I guess I don't have a choice. Break the handcuffs with the crowbar. You wind up the hit and hit the chain between the handcuffs with your crowbar. Ow! You could have warned me first. You peer closely at the handcuffs. Even though you hit them straight on, there's not even a scratch on them now. Sorry, man. That's not going to do any good. Stop trying. I hate to say it, friend, but there's nothing I can do. Sorry. What band is on your shirt? Oh, that? No idea. Took it off some guy. Where are you going? Don't leave me here. I was going to take his hood off, but guess that's not a thing. Well, I guess we better mosey. Blocked passage. You can feel wind blowing through the cracks between the bricks. Looks like someone walled off the entrance to the lab from the inside. Knock the wall down with the hammer. You raise the hammer, wind up, and swing it into the bricks. Note. An old note. Alexander of Matia, the royal alchemist, has committed a brazen crime. The scoundrel brewed a potion for the king that he promised would grant him immortality, but it was in fact poison. I declare that the alchemist shall be beheaded, and his diabolical lair shall be walled up. Advisor to the late King Esmond III. Blocked staircase. The passage is blocked. So someone found this old alchemy lab and kind of built a lab around it. Assembly area. But where are we going? This isn't the note. Ah. Handwritten note. Take all the money that comes in. Go to Rosentown, buy the finest carpets and send them to Victoria, just like last time. Tools. Don't have anything to craft at the minute though, do we? Not sure if they carry over to the next story, but materials. Ah, crap. That's a big old spider. Stun him. Drain. What does stunning really do, though? Because they still get their next attack regardless, right? Stun all enemies, 1 damage to all. I guess if they're doing something else, maybe it will stop them, because they're still going to hit anyway. But I guess that's maybe all they can do for now. So if it doesn't do 3 damage. 1, okay. So he's going to do summons, and that would be a good time to stun, but we can't because we've not got the ink. Finish him. What a good way to overcome your fear of spiders. Fighting against. I told you, I'm not afraid of spiders. You notice that your hands have stopped shaking. Well, in any case, now I'm definitely not afraid of them. Where do we go now? That metal door over there? Containers full of random stuff, bricks and planks. Blueprint. Plan for rebuilding the jail from the simplest details. Can't read it that fast. Metal. Apples. Pile of ash. Oh, their remains, I guess. Outside. This door leads outside. There isn't even a lock or anything. How am I supposed to open it? It only opens from the other side. They had no intention of letting the alchemist leave. What's the plan? Splash acid on the door would be my guess. You uncork the acid. A caustic smell fills the air. The papers on your head slowly shrivel and curl up. It's because we've got a book head. Well, if I worked for the alchemist, it'll work for us. Let's do it. Pour the potion on the door. Probably don't sniff it. You splash the contents of the flask over the door. Layer after layer of metal starts sloughing off and dripping onto the floor. Impressive. Now let's get out of here before we're swimming in this acid. Okay, but... Did I just hear gunshots? Yes, and they were close. Hurry. I mean a school? Research Institute hallway. I'm gonna go for the door. Research Institute Director's Office. Dead man. A head wound. Folder of papers. A stack of reports. So did the alchemist just kill this guy? Because he had a gun, right? Monitor. The computer monitor is splattered with blood, but you can see an open file under the stains. I want to see what this is. I advise you to hurry, or we'll lose the alchemist. Read the half-written document. Report. Date. 4/31/45. Progress on potion A1, Potion of Eternal Life. Attempt 344. Conducted by the alchemist. Yesterday was unsuccessful. The subject's body has been destroyed. We only have 4 subjects left. We are going to have to put our research on hold for roughly 2 months. The alchemist has stopped obstructing the progress. I think he's getting close to... The report ends there. Looks like they thought he'd just hand the potion over willingly. I'd advise you to hurry, or we'll lose the alchemist. Let's just go. Bullet casings. 3 bullet casings. I don't know if we're going to be timed somewhat here. Should I heal? The guard is already dead. Visitor's registration book filled out in neat handwriting. That was him, the alchemist. Are you sure? Yeah, after him. Come on, we can take that taxi. Hurry, follow that car. The driver gapes at you in horror. Damn, you should really pick a different appearance when you have to talk to people. Push the driver out of the car. We don't have time for this. Terrified driver offers barely any resistance. You get in the driver's seat and hang Roderick's cage over the rear view mirror. Hurry, follow the alchemist. Let's roll. Bremen Cemetery. Alchemist. The alchemist slowly crawls towards the entrance to the cemetery. It looks like the crash broke his leg in 2 places, and his arm. Almost there. Watch him silently. The alchemist continues his slow crawl, stand in his way. He needs medical help right away. His leg is broken and... Oh no, I don't have time for that. You walk up to the alchemist and start rummaging through his pockets. But you can't just leave him like this. I'm not here for him. You find the potion bottle in the right pocket of his coat. I'm here for this. You hold the murky potion up to light and examine it. Well, that's done. Victoria. I'm not Victoria. My name is... I need to look up how to say his name. I'm going after... He's talking about his lover. I'm almost there. The alchemist stubbornly continues crawling his way towards the cemetery. His lover is of none of my concern. You do realize that if you take the potion, it'll disappear from the book forever, right? He'll succeed in resurrecting his lover. He's succeeded in resurrecting his lover so many times over and over again. Every time somebody read the book. And the cycle will be broken. This son of a bitch literally killed dozens of people for the sake of his experiments. But he's still a human being. He's a character in a book written by someone. He's not alive. I'm sure there's enough of the potion to go around. My orders were clear. Bring back the potion, not half a potion, or a third, or anything like that. But your orders don't say anything about it being full, right? I'm not risking failing this job just to save a fictional character. You do understand that the alternative to what I'm doing right now is literally 30 years of hard labor, right? Not every writer survives that, and those that do almost never go back to writing. That's what I have to look forward to. And I still say that we should at least... You shove the cage into your pocket, which muffles Roderick's voice. All you hear from him now is faint grumbling. That's enough from you. I don't intend to lose what I have for the sake of a character. So we've got a choice. Risk it all and split the potion in half. Take the whole potion and leave. I mean, yeah, why would we? It's a character. But it's going to literally change this story, the book, which I'm guessing will affect the author of the book, potentially then. For myself, what do we do? Do we do the good guy thing or do we do the selfish thing? Let's do this selfless thing, I guess. Risk it all and split the potion in half. Sure, this is a good idea. If I try and trick my client, he'll terminate my contract. And then I definitely won't be writing for the next 30 years at least. Roderick mumbles something from your pocket. and splits up the potion. Fine. You stride over to the trash can and find an empty soda bottle inside. This will have to work. Pour out what's left. Drink it. Pour out what's left. You pour the rest of the soda out onto the ground. Oh, I see. I thought you meant the potion. Pour half of the potion of immortality into the empty bottle, which is still sticky from the sugary soda. Then you give the original bottle back to the alchemist. As you're about to hand the potion over, your bad knee makes a horrible cracking sound, much louder and stronger than before. Crunch. Damn. Sucking a breath. The bottle tumbles out of your hand. Time seems to slow down. Watch out! Choked muffled cry from inside your pocket. The potion continues its flight and you fling your hand out, but there's no way you'll get there fast enough. The potion bottle makes a clinking sound as it lands on the alchemist's head. Ow! It clinks again as it bounces off him, flies back up into your hand. Oof, caught it. What the hell? You hear grumbling coming from your pocket. That's not how physics work. Phew. Guess I should probably see a doctor about my knee. You finally give the other half of the potion to the alchemist. The spark returns to his eyes and he reaches up to take the potion with a trembling hand. The one that isn't injured. Sorry for, you know. He doesn't seem to hear you. Leaning on the wall, he slowly makes his way towards the cemetery gate. I think the courier's waiting for me downstairs. See how much trouble we get into for this then. Did you get the item? Yes. Put the briefcase in the doorway. Do not step outside the door. Alright. Here's your payment. We will be in touch. I need to get some sleep now. I'm exhausted. Is that them ringing already? Because they work fast. Hello? What did you deliver to me? The potion of immortality, just like you ordered. No, this is half the potion of immortality. And it's in an old soda bottle to boot. I just thought, but it's still the potion though, right? I just wanted to make sure that the alchemist could... You're fired! Damn. Well, that went well. Well, we'll see what tomorrow brings, I suppose. Maybe they'll forgive me. It's more places for pictures, though. Not just decorative, or is there something going to go there? Well, guess that's a wrap on this adventure, huh? Oh, I still have him. You can live here for now, partner. Two weeks later. Feel like I don't get enough sleep. So it's been 2 weeks. Maybe they didn't forgive me so easily. Alright, that's going to do it for this one. First story complete. And we will see what the next one is next time. Until then, goodbye for now.